Thursday, June 5th. Let's go. Church Tower Topper, Spire, Make Happy Elate, RPR Buzz. Holder of a baby kangaroo, a pouch, hype. Having trouble making friends on the first day of school, shy. Boardwalk edition, the hotel. Ew. Yucca and itchy. Chat recap. What was recap? Sports write up after a game. Yes. I like the Boardwalk edition. And the agave plant's interesting as well. Alright. What are we doing for strands? Merry, merry, quite contrary. Contrary. Garden. Against, like, hells, cells. It's gonna be across. Solemns, columns, Revan, Levin, sire, gall, skull, soul, pretty. Okay. Oh, maybe it's all part of that. Is that a nursery rhyme? Merry, merry, quite contrary, and pretty, and something. I guess I'm not familiar with that. So shells, like seashells. Garden, a garden. Silver, contrary, silver, pretty, but contrary, garden. I guess maybe that's all referencing whatever merry, merry, quite contrary is. Merry, merry, contrary. It's a nursery rhyme, yeah. Yeah, okay. Apparently, silver bells and cockle shells. So, cockle shells is all one thing. Whoops, other way. Cockle shell ooze. I guess that's one word. Maid, maids, maids, and bells. Wow, okay. Yeah. Merry, merry, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, all pretty maids, and pretty maids all in a row. Yeah. I just didn't know that nursery rhyme. Cockle shells. It's interesting that that's considered one word. Little question. Interesting. Nothing suspicious going on here. I don't know about that. What the Schaden of Schadenfreude means. Pain, maybe? Something like that? Capital city on the Red River. B. Notorious Ruth Bader. Peach, like a butt. Rare Scrabble result. 10? Is that what it... Here's my profile. Let's connect. Add me. Oh, a tie. I see. Yes. Place to see flower urchins and Christmas tree worms. In my opinion, it's worth it to get scuba certified and see one up close. Yeah. Alright. Still a little too chewy in the middle. Undercooked? Like underdone? Undercooks, maybe. Undercooks. That would be lady, so underbaked, maybe? Number on a business card. That's a telephone. Something pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself. Every pizza. Bean in a fuzzy green pod. Fava. Yeah. Shenanigans, tomfoolery. Yes, hello. Oh, rapscallion. Falls right into a perfectly laid trap. Takes the bait. Attempt that goes nowhere. Attempts. False starts. Who are you calling? Sassy? Maybe? Blessing from the gods. Show about hacktivists starring Rami Malek. Is that Robot? Mr. Robot. I was thinking iRobot, yeah. Hanoi. Harm? Yeah. Reef. Alright, right. Who are we calling Bossy? A boon. Wheat stacks, snow effect, morning. Painter. Monet was worthy of March Madness prize cut from the rim. The net. Oh, probably. I could really use a hand with this. Help me. Abound. Team Meyer Lemon. Set of standard channels in the pre-cord cutting area. Basic cable. Look at these big connections here. Discipline that cultivates mental health through creativity. Something. Therapy. What a digital detox aims to reduce. Screen time. The school in Dead Poet Society has an evil one. Ooh. Like headmaster? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was Bedchem. Song about compatibility. I mean, camaraderie was worthy of, merited. Terra Nostra, totally absurd situation. A farce. Bash. Art therapy. And Nostra, the for the win. There's some great connections there. Quad stack, yes. That is impressive. Good stuff. Alright. Try a little mini. Alt tab, I think. Fee collection on a turnpike. The toll. Sci-fi princess turn general. Sound from a chatty kitty. A meow. Yes, like today. Bit of a gear for a rock band. Bit of gear. Hill. Heap. Pile. Look what the cat dragged in. It's kitty themed. Command in a courtroom. All rise. Mind your beeswax. Ooh. Mrs. Lennon. Okay. Poem of praise. Device that once faced competition from Microsoft Zune. A movie in which Jason Momoa plays Duncan, Idaho. Ooh. Annual Alaska race that's been criticized by PETA. Iditarod. Opus. None of your beeswax? There it is. That's right, yes. Look what the cat dragged in. Well, well. Iditarod. Lit. Edge of a canyon. Like the rim? Portmanteau for a type of entertainment industry relationship. Purchased from a tobacconist. Like snuff or something? Toss of a dice, a roll. Oral fixation. Zero shaped oval. Tell. Title for Helen Mirren or Judi Dench. Dame. Pick out of a crowd. Spot. Opposite of fire. Higher. October Birthstone. Opal. Stellar Explosion. Nova. New England Clam Chowder. L. Showmance. And Rim. Yes. Nice. The higher fire, opposite of fire, is interesting. On the pipe, but we didn't see that happen, but that's good. And none of your beeswax instead of, or mind your beeswax. Good combo. Okay. Toggle on a digital clock. Say AM, PM. Word that can redundantly follow I. Myself? Confirm to be true. I guess deny is the opposite of that. Proclaim. Add. Lead into care. Medicare? Could be deny. Necessity for a reservation, perhaps. A. Works traditionally performed with musical accompaniment in ancient Greece. Odes. Rainwater clearer. Siphon. Proclaim. Necessity for a reservation, perhaps. Like a present. Surrey. Confirmed to be true. Very. Avow. We. Rainwater clearer. A wiper. Okay. Pre. Necessity for a reservation. Preparation? Mr. Spock. An alien, maybe? Telephone number add-ons. Extensions. Cunning sort. Sly fox. Repay. A reservation is a repayment? Prepayment. There it is, prepayment. Little belly. Tum. Removing lumps from and away. Saint in the Caribbean. St. Lucia. Like some coffees and mob targets. Iced. Okay. Showed for the first time. Like debuted or something. Neighbor of pound on a telephone keypad. 9. Stint, maybe? The Forbidden Cities, Meridian. Okay, what are we doing? Doesn't look like. Emphatic instruction for entering the answers to this puzzle's 10 start clues. Confirmed to be true. Very. Like very, as in not very with an A. Not supporting, like anti. Down under bounders. Ruse. Cultivate. Reap. Or stunning 17,000-year-old discovery in France's Lascaux Cave. Art. Cultivate. Tend. Flat sign. Tonal. Cluster in an archipelago. Till. Isle. Cluster. Isles. Plural. Flat sign. Tolan. Noise. Noise, maybe? Like it sounds like it. Kilns for hops. Neighbors of Croats. Oof. Have down. What Indiana Jones famously isn't fond of. Snakes or asps. Street urchins. Alley. Oop. Doomed from the get-go. Dead on arrival. Have down. Club might be seen on one. An ace. Neighbors of Croats. Cave dweller. A bat, probably. Professional writer of a sort. Steno. Home of the historic. Nope. Tennis champ Smith. Get ready to hit all the right notes. Notes, notes. Hit all the right notes. Noisy. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Oh, no, AM, PM, yeah. Leader of brothers. Gillette razor. Someone who knows how the sausage gets made. Goliath. A giant. Coach's charge. Yeah, maybe? Unwanted ingredient when assembling s'mores. Like ash? Brian Cox? Armed thieves and Midwest city whose name consists of two interjections. Something ho? Clamorous, noisy. Finally, formal expressions of praise. Diminutive suffix, nickname for Louis Armstrong. Actor Brockovich. Is it Aaron Brockovich? It's probably a chore. Supporting. For. Stir up. Royal. Forbidden Cities Meridian. One standing near a pond, maybe. Like a duck? Animal symbol of innocence. Biblical beast. Like THU or companionship. General name. General So. Get ready to hit all the right notes. Tune? Home of the historic say Oslo. Cliched, banal. Stan. Emphatic instruction for entering the clues. Like buns or neighbor of Croats. Serbs. Food subject to internet debate over whether or not it's a sandwich. Like the hot dog, whether a hot dog is a sandwich? Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Serbuns? Bun? Noisy? Have down? Antidotes? Emergency item on a ship? A raft? Langston Hughes poem published during the Harlem Renaissance. Was that I too? Formal expressions of praise. Light shade. Ecru? Is that right? Ecru. Yeah, a kind of a pale tan. One who's conspicuously excellent. Hasty, like fast, clamorous, inclined. Dig or confirmed to be true is very. Very true, very, very true. Noise, emphatic instruction. No, I don't. A fee? Flat sign. A Tolan? Could be Isles. Kilns for hops. Stills? No. Kilns for hops. Like silos or that you're brewing in? Have down. Street urchins. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay. Verify. Alright. Removing lumps from in a way. No ifs, ands, or buts. Removing lumps from. In a way. Thing like stand-ins. Showed for the first time. Okay, debuted, which is a deed. Meridian gate, so sting, so removing lumps from, in a way, is standing. Why is that removing lumps from? Sanding? Animal symbol. Okay, a doe. Kilns. For hops. Antidotes. One who's conspicuously excellent. Standouts. Standout, yeah. Antidotes, perhaps. Have down. Street urchins. Waifs and was. Have down. Snow? Oh, taco, okay. Biblical beast. It could be also be an ass, but buying a gallon of milk, picking up the laundry, those are chores. So it's also or? No. Okay. Let's try some more links. I too. Formal expressions of praise. I think it's I too. Satch? Tries. So Tandries? Is that a thing? Tandries? No. Hasty. Rash? And satch? Finally, at last. Like dress shirts typically. Like tailored? Tanned. Barrier to entry. I think that's Aaron Brockovich buying a gallon of milk, picking up the laundry. Those are like items to do's on a chore list. Like 2027 and 2029, but not 2025. Armed thieves. This clue's number +1. 9 plus 1's 10. Just 10? Leader of brothers. First love. Shoot into the pocket in snooker. Like a putt. Clamorous. Is it Aaron Brockovich? Probably. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. But yeah, okay, activists. Got it. Gotcha. Like dress shirts typically. Toned or something? Stir up. One standing near a pond, maybe. Setting for a Laura Ingalls Wilder book. I'm gonna need some help. Right on almost all counts. Okay. What is a flat sign? A to-let? Um, and a kilns for hops, like you're building, like you're brewing? Oases? Oasts and tole. To-let. To-let? Flat sign. To-let. And oasts is just one of those fancy terms. Yes, that's come up before. Companionship. Age or Sega? Nope. Snow. It's not snow. Have down. No? Okay, you know it. Companionship. Arc is companionship. Like a ship. And Syrah is plural of serum. Whoa. Okay. Buying a gallon of milk. Picking up the laundry. Items, erums. A barrier, a stint to stop a stilt. A style. Okay. Diminutive suffix. Etta? Like dress shirts typically. I was thinking like button, maybe. Butson. And tonend, tiffened, stirrup, rile. Rile. Um, errands and airs, one standing near a pond. Hmm. And what's the Gillette razor? That's just an Atra. That's a brand? Atra razor. Okay, it's a brand of a Gillette razor. Huge fan club, so to speak. Hmm. Actual. Yeah. Someone who knows how the sausage gets made. Chefs or coaches charge? Um, couple something pot, clamorous, puppy love, an army, coaches charge, the team. Okay, and the sausage gets made. Think of like a coiffeur or the. So share, chander, canned her, chiffer. I think it's probably the, although I can't see it. The prairie? No. Ho? Hi? Ha? Ha? Hmm. Inclined. Like steep, top, tip. Leader of brothers. Nope. Abbott brothers? Abbott brothers. Abbott brothers. Okay. The Abbott is the leader of the brothers. Yes. Inclined. Armed thieves. Bandits. So band its is bits. Like 2027 and 2029, but not 2025. Omaha. Okay, prime. Yep. And a tighten and apt. Inclined is apt. I'm apt. Clamorous. Aurora. The prayer. Um, is it prairie like airy? Hmm. One standing near. Oh, reed. Toned. Toned. Diminutive suffix in Spanish. And the Eto, the prairie. I already tried that. Um, Prairie. That's how you spell prairie. Okay. And toned. And toned. Tandoned. Ton and tone and. Ton, but I don't know. You need some help on what they are. What is that? Um, Character alignment chart on Instagram a couple of months ago. Yeah. Was developed among members of the team who fed it by puzzle letters, so they wouldn't cry when their game was assigned to say chaotic evil. To her credit, we know the good editor of Connections, who also happens to be one of the nicest, thought that her game totally deserved it. Got it, yes. Lawful good, lawful neutral, lawful chaotic is the mini. Lawful neutral, totally neutral, neutral chaotic, lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. Yeah. Okay, what are all of them? You're not going to list them all, are you? Verify. Tributes. Tries. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see them all. It was. So verify. Bandits. Share is. What was it? Someone who knows how the sausage gets made. Um. Question mark. Butcher. Okay. Got it. Um. This was. Removing lumps from and away. Could be standing, but I don't love that. What else was there? Um, that was tributes. Showed for the face or debuted. One who's conspicuously excellent. Standout. Errands. Waifs. Toned. Um, buttoned. Okay, yes. And I guess that leaves sting I didn't love. Removing lumps from in a way is, it could be standing. Stiffing? Sifting? Sifting. That's it. There it is. Yeesh. Yeah, a little too hard for me. Sarah and Serum. Evil. Leader of Brothers Abbott. Yes. Atra. I just didn't know that. Garner. Reap. The Army. Yeah. And the Prairie. Didn't know that. And flat sign is Tolet. Like the flat like an apartment to let. You can to let. Okay. And Osts is just yikes. Yeah, too tough for me. I think we got, I don't know, a B on the actual ones, but too tough, too challenging. Showmance is fun. Some good ones here. The quad stack, as Brooks says, that is impressive. I just wasn't familiar with this, but if you know it, they're all there. And I like the hotel for this one. All right. Calling it. That's Thursday.